So, in this video, I want to summarize all of the different options that we have when it comes to delivery creation within the return process and the justifications of why. So, the first scenario that we have is we create the delivery automatically. That means that when we save the sales order, if there is no delivery block, the outbound delivery will be created. Usually, the delivery block will be turned on in the sales order when we create the sales order. And in order for this to work, we have to have the immediate delivery creation flag set up or configured in the sales order document type, of course, in configuration. Now, we've seen this configuration before, so I'm not going to go back into it, but it's important to note that if you want this scenario to work, you have to have the immediate delivery creation flag to work. The outputs that we send to the customer for them to return the products is usually created from the delivery. And the overall reason or justification why we're using this process is that as part of the return delivery authorization process, once a return order has been approved, you can then go ahead, create the delivery, create the output, and send that to the customer. The next scenario that we have is when we want to create the delivery via a transaction. And this transaction is usually VL01 or one of the VL10 transactions. On the sales order, there could be a delivery block. You don't have to have a delivery block. And the reason why you could or could not have a delivery block is because you are deciding when to create the delivery. So, for example, if you manually create the delivery by VL01N, then you don't really need the delivery block because you're checking it. If you're creating it en masse, for example, then you might want to have a delivery block so that you don't accidentally create a delivery against a sales order that hasn't been approved. The output itself that we send to the customer is usually from the delivery, and again, this is part of the standard return delivery authorization process. And why would you use this process rather than creating the deliveries automatically? Well, usually there's a next step in this process within the company. So you want to control when you want to create the return delivery so that there's a bit more batching involved, so you can group together return deliveries maybe for collection or something else. But in short, what to look out for is there's something else that you want to do with the process